We're here at Snetterton for the 5th round of Thundersport GB, and it's the Thundersport 600s ready to take to the grid. Now the sun is threatening to shine, the wind is very strong, so it's going to make for interesting conditions. And down on the grid, it's Steve.
Thanks, Jen. Well, these guys are very excited. They've just found out they're going to be World Superbike support round at Donington Park. Rob Hoyles is well up for this race here at Snetterton. Very close to beating Gary yesterday, but look out for Ashley Midwood as well. It's on.
Yep, the Thundersport 600's raring to go. That's row 2 on the grid, but the red flag's already up there. Looking at the red lights, green flag down at the back, and away they go. Good start from Rob Hoyles alongside Gary May there, but Gary on pole position. It's heads down into Richie's, and Gary May just takes the line from Rob Hoyles. And I tell you what, Ian, these guys obviously really G'd up on the news that Thundersport 600 will be part of that Thundersport GP1 support at World Superbike in September.
Yeah, what a great stage for these guys to show their up-and-coming talents on in front of that World Superbike and World Supersports. Now this guy here, Gary May, well, winner of all but one of the 600 races so far this season, when he was beaten, of course, last time out at Brands Hatch by Jenny Tinmouth. Unfortunately, Jenny not rejoining us in the series at the moment, but Gary May must be pleased about that, and Rob Hoyles too. But look at Ashley Midwood, the top 3 in qualifying and the top 3 in the race at the moment.
Yep, Ashley Midwood and indeed Billy Mellor, who's just tucked in behind him in 4th place. 2 really fine young prospects. At the moment though, it's Rob Hoyles who's doing all the pressing, and he's just nipped by Gary May, so Rob Hoyles takes the lead as they come up the rise of the centre straight down into Richie's. So Hoyles it is from Gary May, then Ashley Midwood and Billy Mellor.
Yeah, Gary May just really got elevated coming out of the Russell chicane there, a big wheelie up the straight, and that gave Rob Hoyles a chance to nip through into the lead, and he would have been smiling about that one.
Yeah, but the Revit straight is a long piece of tarmac, and Gary May trying to come back at Rob Hoyles, almost gets up alongside him underneath the bridge there as they run down into the S's. There we see Billy Mellor under pressure from Andy Hooper. Andy coming down into the bomb hole and up and out of it, and here the leaders off Coram down towards the chicane. Once again, Hooper in 5th place and closing on Billy Mellor. The gap now developing behind them, so really as they come out of Russell's at these early stages, Ian, the top 5, any one of those in with a genuine shout.
Yeah, definitely, and a great opening couple of laps from Andrew Hooper. Don't know much about him, but the 4 guys in front of him we know are very quick, and he's hanging on very well at the moment.
Yep, pushing hard after young Billy, and Billy Mellor himself just sees that little gap develop between the 3 leaders. So he's got to work hard. There we see Christian Clark on the number 2 Suzuki, just coming into Rich's.
Yeah, and that looks like Kenny Pride there as well, the novice riders, but Rob Hoyles, well, just eked out a couple of bike lengths over Gary May down the Revit straight there, and Gary May under real pressure from Ashley Midwood as well.
Yep, he's really riding it hard, but then that's what Gary does. He's been doing it all season. What is interesting is I can remember a few events ago when Gary was not embarrassed for the fact that he was winning every race, but he was sort of, I think, a little bit worried that the others were beginning to dislike the fact that he was winning everything. But we said at the time, you know, there's a lot of real good young talent out there, and they're going to get better and better as the season goes on. And, well, this is the proof of the pudding, isn't it? Rob Hoyles, in particular, has been dogging Gary May's footsteps all season. Now he's just up ahead of him and looking very comfortable in the lead at the moment.
Yeah, indeed. I'm not sure I agree with your comments about Gary May being embarrassed about winning. I don't think he gets embarrassed about winning at all. But he's gone missing. Gary May is missing.
Oh, he's too embarrassed. Where is he? That must have been Sear. He just disappeared from that leading group, and, well, he doesn't come down under the bridge. So Ashley Midwood there on that number 16 Honda up into 2nd. And, well, Rob Hoyles leading from Ashley Midwood. There's the gap back to what is now, it's quite a considerable gap, isn't it? Back to Billy Mellor, who still has Andrew Hooper there. They're 3rd and 4th now. What a shame, a very rare DNF for Gary May.
Yeah, and we hear it was Sears. Gary May's had a high side coming out of Sears' corner. So under a lot of pressure chasing Rob Hoyles and under pressure from Ashley Midwood, Gary May making a rare mistake.
And we see Phil Cox there coming again up the rise over the line, but there's Billy Mellor in third place now. He's got the back markers to deal with. He's got himself a little bit of a cushion now back to Andy Hooper, but not really in touch. And there Christian Clark, I think, just riding into retirement there. Yes, saw a rueful look down at the machine. Yeah, that didn't want to play, did it? No. All right, okay, Christian just rides it off into a place of safety. Once again we see Billy Mellor in what is now that fairly comfortable third place. Leader's really got away, I think, a bit up the road now, Ian.
Yeah, I mean, Rob Hoyles doing a fantastic job, very smooth, very committed and focused. Billy Mellor, I think, probably be slightly disappointed after his performances at Cadwell earlier in the year. I think he would have expected to be up there battling for that lead as well, but just got away a bit. There's Maria Costello on the Triumph, and she's just coming up to be put a lap down by your race leader, number 59 Rob Hoyles on that Yamaha. Maria not having a very good season by her standards this year.
Well, Rob Hoyles leading comfortably, and I think that he's going to be most pleased about if he can get to the end of this one and see that checker flag first. The thing that will please him most is that he was actually ahead of Gary May when Gary made whatever the mistake was up at Sear. So Rob Hoyles, if he gets there, will have really earned this one.
Yeah, but if he gets there, look, Ashley Midwood closing back in on the back of that Yamaha. And yeah, but Gary May under all sorts of pressure from Rob Hoyles in front of him and Ashley Midwood behind him. And well, like we said, these guys are getting faster and faster and pushing the old master. Yes,
and pushing now. Look at Ashley, you're quite right. He's closed right down on the leader, Rob Hoyles, and he's in his wheel tracks as they power up the Senna straight once again. Here they come, just at almost a little mirage there as they come over the crest and start their final lap into Ritchie's.
Well, who's it going to be as they come round Ritchie's up that short little straight into Sear? Both of them will probably have seen Gary May's bike parked on the side of the track there. Alistair Kirk doing a great job, the Northern Irishman on the 600 Suzuki in 5th position.
Well, Rob Hoyles has set the fastest lap of the race, and he's going to need every ounce of that speed. Actually right with him as they approach the bomb hole and Coram for the last time. But you can see by the set of the body there of Rob Hoyles, he knows exactly what the problem is. He'll be hearing, feeling everything that Ashley Midwood is right on the case, and he's just got to gas it one more time. The exit of Coram down towards Russell. This, the part of Snetterton where you just have to have every ounce of concentration, because my goodness me, does it bite back if you're not really on it. Oh, but look at that. Great drive there, and the win to Rob Hoyles. That will please him greatly. And Ashley Midwood, an excellent second place. Billy Mellor finishing third ahead of Andrew Hooper. Alistair Kirk a good 5th. Then Nick Green in 6th. Paul Smith in 7th. Oliver Riley 8th. Maria Costello 9th. And Kenny Pride rounding out that top 10. Rob Hoyles the win in the fastest lap. Is he pleased? Is he ever? Alongside him on the podium then, Ashley Midwood and Billy Mellor.
First and second place in the Thundersport 600, Rob Hoyles and Ashley Midwood. We'll start with you, Ashley. Gary May slipped off at Sear. Did you see any of the crash at all?
Yeah, he had a glimpse behind him, so I was there. And then, obviously, coming out of the corner, he tried to get the power down. And all I saw was him coming out of the seat and then, obviously, laid on the floor. And I just got my head down and tried to catch Rob, but rode well, didn't you? Rode well.
I mean, obviously you're third in the championship behind Rob, but there's some more points for you. You're absent from us at Brands, but you must be very happy with that.
Yeah, very happy. First good race, beat Gary, very happy.
Well done, Ashley. Rob, first win. You said you wanted it, and you've done it.
Yeah, I said to the circuit commentary that I haven't won a race since July 2006, which is quite a long time. That was my first year of racing, so I was with a novice bib on, you know, so I've not actually won a proper, fully fledged race, if you like, so I'm chuffed to have done that now. And I'm pleased that this weekend I'm matching Gary's pace, because as a confidence boost for me, it's massive. I've matched his pace all weekend and come away with a win, which is, you know, great. I've also pulled back another 25 points on him now, so he's got a bit of a lead in the championship, but it's not over yet. It's definitely not over yet.
Okay, we've got Gary May with us now. Gary, do you want to tell us a bit about what happened there?
Just made some adjustments to suspension, just to get a bit more weight on the back, been suffering grip. Just went in there quite hot. Wanted to get the power on early, coming onto the back straight, and just back end started to go. It was gone for ages, and I thought, well, this is going to come back. It's going to come back all low side me. I was hoping if I was going to come off, it was going to spin me around on my back, but it just went and gripped and just fired me straight up in the air.
And how's the bike?
Possibly done a radiator, handlebar, brakes, footrest, fairing, but apart from that, it'll be alright.